Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me again here today. Today we're going to focus more on a strength-based program. It's going to be focused more on upper body and some core exercises. So for this particular program, we want to count our reps. We're not going to be using a timer. You do want to have some sort of a warm-up, so maybe like a light jog in place. Again, you could jump rope if your ceilings permit you to do that. Another exercise that's really good for a warm-up is the cross crawl, so kind of warming up the core, the hip flexors, the arms. So you're alternating knee to elbow, so you get a nice core twist and twist. So just making sure we get some equal numbers here. Maybe you want to use your stopwatch on your phone, or if you have a stopwatch, and you can use that timing, making sure that you're getting in a good couple minutes of a warm-up here. All right, so from here, we're gonna move right into our program. Our first exercise is a plank jack. So you go to your plank position. You're gonna be nice and flat. We don't want the hips sagging down. We do wanna be pushing up through the shoulder joint. Tap the feet out, bring them back in. So it's the bottom part of a jumping jack. You want to get in about 10, 15 reps, depending on where your fitness level is. You need to make it harder. You're going to lower and then push up. Good. And then moving on, next exercise, we're going to do a core twist. So this is core. If you have a weight medicine ball, you can certainly use it. You want to make sure that you're seated, feet on the floor. Spine is neutral. We don't want to lean back, putting pressure onto the low back. We do want to be right here on those sits bones. And you're going to twist side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I'm doing these, I usually do about 20. So it's 10 on each side. And there you go. From here, we'll move into a Spider-Man push-up. For those of you that aren't familiar with that, it is, again, it's a plank. And we're adding movement to it. So here, plank position, your back is nice and flat again, and you're bringing, your body stays stationary. All you're doing is bringing the knee to the elbow or the tricep. So if you don't slide forwards, we stay right here. And back. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if that's not challenging enough, you add your push-up. Again, we're not sliding forwards, not putting pressure on the front of the shoulders. We're maintaining that nice plank position, so back is flat, shoulders are stacked over the hands. You're gonna bring your knee up as you lower down and press back up. So it's tricep push-up more so than a traditional push-up where elbows come out to the side, elbows go back. From here, we are going to move into flutter kicks. So another core exercise. Again, we want about 20 of these guys. So with flutter kicks, you want to make sure that your back is flat on the floor. So normally we lay down and we have this big arch in the back, right? We can put our whole hand back there. We don't want that. What we want to do is contract the glutes, get the core tight, and then we will be able to move our feet without having that arch. This is how that takes the arch out of the low back. And then here, oops, you can't even see. Small movements with the feet. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So when we keep our spine flat on the floor, that eliminates that arch in the low back, which generally is what is responsible for causing pain in the lower back during that exercise. So again, we're shooting for about 15 or 20 of those. From here, we're going to use the floor. So we're gonna do a knee tuck. If you have carpet, you can use sliders. If you have the furniture sliders. If you don't have sliders, a paper plate will work pretty well. If you have wood floors, laminate floors, some tiles, you can use a cloth. So here I just have, it's a regular washcloth, straight out of the linen closet. We're gonna put it on the floor. And then feet go on that cloth. You're gonna step yourself out here to your plank position. So back is nice and flat. Knee tucks, you're dragging the knees in towards the chest. Push it back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So again, 10 to 15 of those. From there, we have one more core exercise. So reverse crunch. This is another one where we don't need a lot of movement. So we start out on our backs. Again, spine is nice and flat. We don't want any kind of arch in the back. Knees are bent here at about a 90-degree angle. We are contracting the bottom part of your core, and it raises the hips up. And so with this exercise, you should feel it primarily in the lower part of the core. There's 4, 5. It doesn't need to be a big movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So again, 15 to 20 on your core, and then 10 to 15 on the upper body. If you're stronger than that, go 15 to 20 on the upper body. All right, good. And then one more core, and then we'll do one more upper, and we'll be good. So back to our little washcloth. Feet on the washcloth. Find that plank position. We're gonna do a pike. So make your core tight, contract the core, bring those hips up high, push it back out. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, 10 to 15 if you're super strong, 15 to 20. Build it up. Keep working in your range of motion. Keep challenging yourself. All right, our last exercise is going to be the suicide push-ups. So these are also known as dynamic plank. So again, you're going to start in plank, hands under those shoulders. You're going to lower to the elbow, lower to the other elbow. Push up, push up. Good. So with these, we want to make sure we're getting equal work on both sides of the body. So bringing it down using the other side. So if you started on the left side, on your second set, you maybe want to start with the left side. So you'll lower here, lower, up, up, lower, lower, up, up. Good. And there you have it. So what did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 9 exercises again, so same as yesterday. And these ones we are counting reps on. So depending on your level of fitness, start where you can, build it up. You do want to challenge yourself for sure. And just keep working. We have a lot that we can accomplish with just our bodies. Exercise is good for us, for our muscles, for our bone health, for our cardiovascular system, for our mental health. There's so many reasons to keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Have a wonderful day.